viewers, welcome to my tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you on how to make a triangular hijab. The measurement you'll be needing for this triangular hijab is your length. Simply take your back length from the forehead to where you want the length to reach. This will be determined by the amount of your fabric. On this table, I have fabric of less than 2 yards. So because I have less than 2 yards, I want to take the length of 35 inches, back length of 35 inches. Because I'm going to put head cap on it, I'll deduct the head cap like 3 inches from the length. So I have 32 inches. I told you again, the length of my back is 35 inches. Deducting 3 inches, I have 32 inches. So I'll be taking 32 inches on the length of the hijab. I have my hijab folded in two. Look at the hijab. I have 1, 2. Then my length is 32. This is 32 inches. So after marking the 32 inches, I'm marking on the folded edge. The folded end is towards me. I will have the open end here. The folded edge is the back, while the open end here is the front. Again, my folded edge, the folded edge which is towards me is here, while I have my open end here. So the next thing is to bring your open end, hold it at the tip here. It's very easy to do. Hold the fabric, folded fabric at the edge here, and come to this open end. Move the open end gently to relax on the folded end. Make it align, arrange it neatly to align with the back side. The open end, which is the front, is placed on top of the back side, and arrange it neatly. So the next thing to do now is, we have this open end to be the front, while the folded end is the back. So the two of them are on the same line now. The next thing to do now is to come to this side. This one is your side of the hijab. At this side, you now measure, come to the tip here and measure round the length of the hijab. Place your tape rule at the end here, then measure round 32 inches. The length is determined by the length of the front, because we have the front to end at 32, and I told you that my length after deducting the hijab cap is 32. So you measure 32 inches round. You do it the way you make your umbrella hijab, making sure that your tape rule is fixed at the tip of the hijab here. So measure round 32 and mark it. Chalk it out so that you can see it clearly before cutting. Sorry, this my chalk is not showing very well. This is the only one I have. The other one I have here is white. That one will not show at all. So I've marked out the hijab. Let me cut it out so that I can see it clearly. after cutting it out, this is what we have. The next thing now is to create your triangular hijab. How do I do that? Come to the folded end here, which I refer to as the side of the hijab. From the down part, go up by 6 or 7 inches. Go up by 6 or 7. I'm going up by 6 inches to mark it out. Then you take your ruler, connect it from this point. I want the triangle to show very well, so let me go up by 7 inches instead of 6 inches. This is 7 inches. Then you connect it to the end of this folded front and back, which is together. Connect it from the side to this front and back side. Sorry, I'm using a short ruler, so I'll draw the line in bit. So I can see from here the line. So I've connected from this side to the end here. Then I'll cut it out. This is what we have now. Let me open it for you to see clearly. This is your triangle hijab, bringing out the shape of a triangle in mathematics. So now we have done this. The measurements for the face, supposed to measure it at the beginning, that you will still need face measurement. The face round that I took is 23 inches. So you take note of that. So now we are done with this one. Try and notch the points where you are going to fix your hijab cap. Then cut your hijab cap now. We have the face circumference to be 23 inches. We divide it by 2. We have 11 and a half inches. So you fold your fabric into 2. Your face circumference is divided into 2 because your fabric is folded into 2. So I said I have the S circumference for this particular hijab is 23 inches. Divided by 2, we have 11 and a half. 11 and a half. Add your sewing allowance of half inches. That's the 12. This my remaining fabric is not enough for the, so I'll bring another fabric to complete the face circumference. We have this one now. Fold it like this. Measure your 12 inches. That's your face circumference. This face circumference of 12 inches. Then the width, use 4.5. This one will increase the length of your hijab. You remember we removed 3 inches from the length of the hijab. So when you add this one, it will increase the length of the hijab. This one I've added allowance to it. Instead of 3, I use 4.5 for the width of the cap. When I cut it, you see it clearly. Here is the cap that we are going to attach to the hijab. Make sure you always notch it. This is the point that you attach to the front of the hijab. Let me arrange it so that I can see it clearly. This is your hijab, triangular hijab. Try and locate the front. This is the front part. Then you now put your cap on the front part. You see the essence of notching. You allow the notch part of the hijab to align with the notch part of the hijab cap. Then you pin it down. I told you when you are working with pins, it makes your work easier and faster. After pinning it down, you go to your machine and stitch it. So I'll start from the center, pin down till I reach the end of this part. After which I'll come to the other side and pin it. Make sure it's aligned. The cap should align with the hijab so that you have a good outcome after stitching. Done with this part, and I'm coming to the other side here. Do the same thing. The material is stretchy, so when you are working with a stretchy fabric, it takes some time before you can get it together. Just take your time, don't rush. So done with pinning down the hijab to the hijab cap to the hijab. The next thing is to take it to your machine and stitch it. After stitching it, let me just explain how it will look. Let me show you how it will look. After stitching it, you have something like this. This is the hijab attached to this is the right side. You now turn it to the other side again. After you have pinned your cap, stitch your cap to your hijab, turn it to the wrong side and stitch from where your hijab cap end, lay it together like this. Let it align properly. Then from this point, and you see the point here, now stitch down to the end of the hijab. Afterward, you can now fold the edge of the hijab. That's the end of the hijab. You fold the end of the hijab or use your weaving machine and weave it round. That's just the illustration on how to make triangular hijab. If you have gained anything from my video, encourage me by subscribing to my channels and give me a giant thumbs up. Thank you.